You can come into any comfortable seated posture. At any time, if you need to rest, you can. You can come back to any comfortable posture, whether you are seated, lying down, or standing. Bring your awareness to your breath. You can lower your gaze or gently shut your eyes. Noticing the air at your nostrils as you inhale and exhale. Opening your eyes, interlock your hands in front of your chest. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. Comfortable breathing. Feeling your shoulders, the palms of your hands reaching up. On your next exhale, release. Interlock your hands behind your back. Reaching your interlocked hands towards the ground behind your body, chest lifting up. You can keep looking forward or looking up. On your next exhale, release. Tuck your chin to your chest. Gently rock your head from side to side. Choose the most comfortable direction, make neck circles. Watch the feelings in your neck. Opposite direction. Coming back. Reaching your arms in line with your shoulders. Imagine your shoulder blades sliding down your upper back. Shoulders coming down. On your next inhale, opening in the front of your chest. If your neck is comfortable, looking up. Exhale, reaching your fingers forward, upper back back. Inhale, opening in the front of your chest. Exhale, opening in the back of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Staying here, comfortable breathing. Keep bringing your awareness to the center of your chest. On your next exhale, one more time, reaching forward. This time, interlock your hands. Reach your upper back back. Comfortable breathing. On your next exhale, release. With your awareness on your spine, on your next inhale, twisting to the right. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, twisting to the left. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, twisting to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, twisting to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, twist. Exhale, coming back. Rocking from side to side. Rocking forwards and back. Hip circles. Watch the feelings in your hips, in your pelvis and lower back. Opposite direction. Coming back to center. Feeling your sitting bones on the ground. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine. On your next inhale, rock your tailbone back. Lift your chest, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, look towards your belly. Inhale, rocking your tailbone back. Exhale, rocking your tailbone forward. Inhale, rocking your tailbone back. Exhale, rocking your tailbone forward. Inhale, filling up your whole body with air. Walking your hands forward. Exhale, folding forward. You can go as far as is comfortable for your body now. As you exhale, relaxing in your shoulders and the back of your neck. On your next inhale, coming back. Swapping your legs around. So if the one leg was in front, bringing it behind, or if the one leg was on top, bringing it below. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, folding forward. On your next inhale, coming back. Releasing your legs, reach your right leg forward, left knee bent. Feeling your sitting bones on the ground. Noticing if your leg is reaching straight out ahead of you, if your leg is slightly to the side, bringing it back to center. As you flex your foot, feeling the back of your leg press the ground. Pointing your toes, feeling into the front of your leg. Flexing your foot, feeling the back of your leg. Pointing your toes. Flexing your foot. Pointing your toes. Flexing your foot. Ankle circles. Imagine drawing a big circle with your big toe. Opposite direction. Stopping the movement. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, folding forward. Keeping your hands together on your leg or on your foot. Feel your shoulders coming down equally. Going just as far as is comfortable for your body now. One more breath. On your next inhale, coming back. Open your right leg to the right side. Bring your right heel towards your pubic bone. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward in between your legs. Keep feeling the back of your right leg, right buttocks on the ground. On your next inhale, coming back. Twisting over your straight leg. Exhale, folding forward. Imagine bringing your belly button onto your thigh, relaxing in your shoulders and the back of your neck. On your next inhale, coming back. Bringing your left leg forward, right knee bent. Noticing if your left leg is reaching straight out ahead of you. Flexing your foot. Pointing your toes. Flexing your foot. Pointing your toes, feeling the front of your leg. Flexing your foot, feeling the back of your leg. Pointing your toes. Flexing your foot. Ankle circles. Opposite direction. Stopping the movement. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Your hands are together so that your shoulders are coming down equally. Continue to follow a comfortable feeling. Noticing your breath. On your next inhale, coming back. Opening your left leg to the left side. Feeling both sitting bones on the ground. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward in between your legs. As you flex your left foot, the back of your left leg, left buttocks, pressing towards the ground. On your next inhale, coming back. Bringing your feet together, heels towards your body. Opening the soles of your feet towards your ceiling. Feel the outsides of your feet press together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Keeping your arms by the side of your body. Your shoulders coming down away from your ears. On your next inhale, coming back. Coming to the end of your mat, either sitting on your heels or in between your feet. Hero pose. At any time, if you feel pain in any posture, you can release, you can rest. Bringing your hands together in front of your chest. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. On your next exhale, release. Interlocking your hands behind your back, reaching your interlocked hands towards the ground. Lift your chest up. If your neck feels comfortable, if you're not easily dizzy, looking up. On your next exhale, release. Sliding your hands forward for happy puppy pose. Your hips above your knees, bring your forehead to the ground. Relaxing in your shoulders and upper back. You can stay here, or if the posture feels comfortable, sliding a little further forwards, bringing your chest and chin to the ground. Making your way back to hero pose. Interlock your hands behind your back. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Bring the top of your head to the ground, your hips above your knees. Your interlocked hands coming towards the ground behind your head. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. If the posture feels okay, gently squeeze the palms of your hands together. Slowly release, coming back to hero pose. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Pressing your fingers and the palms of your hands into the ground. Slight squeeze in your lower belly. Relaxing the fronts of your legs, the tops of your feet on the ground. Becoming aware of your whole body in this posture. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, reach your upper back up, look towards your belly. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, reach your upper back up, look towards your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, awakening the feelings in your spine. Exhale. Inhale. Coming back to a neutral spine. Reaching your right leg back, keep your toes on the ground, shifting your weight into your right heel, lengthening through the back of your leg. As you bring your weight back to center, lift your leg in line with the rest of your body. You can stay here or reaching your left arm forward. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Tuck your tailbone, reach your upper back up, look towards your belly. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, looking up. Coming back to a neutral spine. Straightening your left leg, toes on the ground, shifting your weight into your left heel, lengthening through the back of your leg. Bringing your weight back to center, leg in line with the rest of your body. Back knee is straight, heel reaching back. You can stay here or right arm reaching forward. 1, 2, imagine your heel reaching back, fingers reaching forward. 4, making length. 5, exhale, release. Tuck your tailbone, reach your upper back up. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, looking up. Coming back to a neutral spine. On your next inhale, reaching your right arm up. Looking towards your fingertips, easy twist. On your next exhale, bringing your right arm underneath your body, bring your shoulder, your head comfortably to the ground. Notice for a moment if your hips are falling to one side, feeling where is my center. You can stay here, or if the posture feels okay, reach your left arm up. Keep bringing your awareness to your breath. On your next exhale, bring your hand down. On an inhale, coming back to tabletop. Firmly press your hands. On your next inhale, reaching your left arm up. Exhale, bringing your left arm underneath your body, comfortably bringing your shoulder, your head to the ground. Noticing for a moment if you're falling to one side, where is my center? You can stay here, or if the posture feels okay, reaching your right arm up. Slowly release. Press your hand, inhale, coming back. Firmly press your fingers, the palms of your hands down. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. You can keep a bend in your knees at first. Press your hands, imagine your tailbone reaching up. You can stay here or slowly lowering your heels towards the ground. As you lower your heels, keep the length in your spine. Your heels don't have to come all the way to the ground. Feeling your hands and feet connected to the ground. Knees, chest, chin to the ground, or lowering your body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. The tops of your feet on the ground, lifting your chest up. You can keep bending your elbows so that your shoulders are coming down away from your ears. Tuck your toes. On your next exhale, coming back into downward facing dog. One more time. Knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees to the ground, child's pose. You can either keep your knees together or separating your knees as wide as the mat. Feeling where the posture is the most comfortable for your body now. As you exhale, relaxing in the back of your body. In the areas around your spine. Watching your breath. At any time, if you need to rest, you can come back to this posture or any comfortable resting posture. You're welcome to continue resting here for as long as you need. When you're ready, coming back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, stepping your right foot forward, back knee, top of the foot to the ground, looking forward. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold, squeezing in. You can bend your knees so that you can bring your belly, chest, forehead towards your legs. Maybe even pressing the palms of your hands down to the ground next to your feet. Squeezing in. On your next inhale, press your feet, reach your arms up. Hands to our center, exhale. Release your arms by the side of your body. Shift your awareness to your feet. The parts of your feet connected to the ground. As you press your feet, you might feel your thighs, buttocks, lower abdomen automatically engage. Sun salutations. Bringing your hands together in front of your chest. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. If you're not easily dizzy, looking up. Exhale, folding forward. You can bend your knees, squeeze your belly, chest, forehead in. Inhale, right foot back. Back knee, top of the foot to the ground, look forward. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Press your hands, feel your feet. Knees, chest, chin, or lower your body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Back knee, top of the foot to the ground, look forward. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold, squeezing in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, left foot back. Back knee, top of the foot to the ground. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin to the ground, or lower your body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Back knee, top of the foot to the ground. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, or body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift foot back. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, or lower your body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. If you need to, you can bring your knees to the ground, resting in child's pose. If you're in downward facing dog, imagine making a triangle shape with your body. One more breath. On your next inhale, stepping your right foot forward for warrior one. You can keep your back knee lifted, bring your back foot to the ground, your hands to your hips. Feeling your left hip coming forward, right hip coming back. You can stay here, or if this is a little difficult, walking your right foot out to the right side, making the posture a little wider. Keep feeling your left hip coming forward, right hip coming back. Sinking a little deeper in the posture. Keep feeling your feet. You can stay here or reaching your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the posture, bring your hands to the ground. Right foot back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, or lower your body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one on the other side. Keep your back knee lifted. Bring your feet to the ground, hands to your hips. You can walk your left foot out to the left side, making the posture a little wider so that you can feel your left hip coming forward, right hip coming back. Keep pressing your feet down, sitting a little deeper in the posture. You can stay here or arms up. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands to the ground. Left foot back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, or lower your body comfortably to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Press your hands. 4. Tailbone reaching up. 5. Knees to the ground, child's pose. Controlling your breath. Make your inhale and exhale equal lengths. Coming back to downward facing dog when you're ready. Feel your hands and feet on the ground. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward, back knee, top of the foot to the ground. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Hands to heart center, exhale. Releasing the posture, come to stand in the center of your mat. Separating your feet, you can make a wide standing posture, preparing for warrior two. Turning your right toes out, bending in your right knee. You can stay here or reaching your arms out to the sides, looking over your left fingertips. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Keep feeling your feet on the ground. 4, 5, right elbow to your knee, left arm behind your back, looking over your left shoulder. 1, 2, feeling especially your left heel on the ground, lengthening through the top of your head. You can stay here or left arm reaching up, staying here, or if the posture is comfortable, bringing your right hand to the ground, side angle. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Firmly press your feet to the ground on an inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Release. Turning your right toes in, left toes out. Bending in your left knee. Feeling your feet on the ground. Arms in line with your shoulders, looking to the right. 1, 2, keep relaxing your shoulders down. 3, 4, 5. Left elbow to your knee, right arm behind your back. Looking over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Feeling even the outsides of your feet press the ground. 4, 5. Right arm reaching up. You can stay here or left hand to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Firmly press your feet on an inhale, coming back, warrior 2. Exhale, release. Stepping your feet together. One more time, separating your feet, not as wide this time, for triangle pose. Turning your right toes out. Arms in line with your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, reaching your hips to the left, fingers to the right. Bring your right hand to anywhere on your right leg that feels comfortable. Reaching your left fingertips up, looking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your next inhale, coming back. Exhale, release. Turning your right toes in, left toes out. Arms in line with your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, reaching your hips to the right, fingers to the left. Bringing your left hand anywhere on your left leg that is comfortable, reaching your right fingertips up. 1, 2, if your neck feels comfortable, looking up towards your fingertips. 3, 4, 5. Firmly press your feet on an inhale, coming back. Exhale, release. Stepping your feet together. Mountain pose. Big toes and heels are together. Becoming aware of all the parts of your feet connected to the ground. Feeling where is my center. Swaying is normal. Every time coming back to my center. Keeping this grounding feeling in your feet. Shift your weight into your left foot. Coming into tree pose. You can keep your toes on the ground, just turning your right knee out to the right side, or bringing your right foot below your knee, or above your knee if the posture is comfortable. Keep feeling your left foot press the ground, left leg is straight. You can stay here, or on an inhale, reach your arms up. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release your hands. Release your legs. Shifting your weight into your right foot. Coming into the posture on the other side, you can either keep your toes on the ground or bringing your foot below your knee or above your knee. Avoid pressing against your knee joint. Right leg is straight. Keep feeling your right foot press the ground. You can stay here or arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release your hands. Release your leg. Coming to sit down on your mat. If you can, try not to use your hands. Reaching your right leg forward, left knee bent. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Noticing how this posture feels now. How is my breathing now? On your next inhale, coming back. Reaching your left leg forward, right knee bent. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. On your next inhale, coming back. Reaching both of your legs forward for seated forward fold. Big toes, heels together. Feeling your sitting bones on the ground. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Belly, chest, forehead towards your legs. Going just as far as the posture is comfortable for your body now. Noticing where in this posture I can relax a little more. On your next inhale, coming back. Coming to lie down on your belly. Make a comfortable resting posture. You can either rest with your arms by the side of your body or elbows bent at the top of your head. Let your heels fall either in or out, feeling where the posture is the most comfortable. Allow your body to relax on the ground. Bring the tops of your feet to the ground. Your hands by your ears, elbows in by the side of your body. Forehead to the ground, exhale. Inhale, lifting your head and chest up. Keep your hands, forearms, elbows on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Imagine your shoulders coming back, chest lifting up. 4, 5. Exhale, release. You can repeat the posture, or if you have no back pain, sliding your hands a little further down the side of your body, bringing your hands next to your chest. The tops of your feet on the ground, elbows squeezing in, forehead down, exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Going just as far as is comfortable for your body now. You can keep a bend in your elbows so that your shoulders are coming down, chest opening. 3 more breaths. 3, 4, 5. On your next exhale, slowly release. Release the posture. You can make your comfortable resting posture opposite cheek to the ground. Relax the whole body. One more time, bring the tops of your feet to the ground. This time, pressing your feet so much so that you feel your legs engage. Interlock your hands behind your back. Forehead to the ground, exhale. Inhale, lifting your head and chest up. Keep the tops of your feet pressing the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. You can repeat this posture, or if you have no back pain, bend your knees, grabbing onto your feet. Forehead to the ground, exhale. Inhale, lifting your thighs, head and chest up. If you've still got your hands interlocked behind your back, keep pressing the tops of your feet down. If you're in bow pose, grabbing onto your feet, press the tops of your feet into your hands. Use your legs, the muscles wrapping around your spine, to lift up. 4, 5. Exhale, slowly release. Bending your knees, gently rock your legs from side to side. Feeling the fronts of your legs press the ground. Releasing the lower back. Stopping the movement. Bring your arms underneath your body, hands underneath your thighs. Try to bring even your elbows close together underneath your body. Legs are together, knees together, feet together. Forehead to the ground, exhale. Inhale, lifting your legs up. Legs are straight, keep lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, slowly release. One more time. You can slide your hands a little further down the fronts of your thighs. Forehead on the ground, exhale. Inhale, lifting your legs up. 1, 2, feeling your buttocks, the backs of your thighs lift up. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Release. Release the posture. Deeply exhale. Slowly turning onto your back. Bringing your right knee in towards your chest. Gently squeezing in. As you exhale, letting your leg fall to the ground, release. Inhale, left leg squeezing in. Exhale, totally release. Bending your knees, arms in line with your shoulders. On your next exhale, dropping your knees to the right side of your body, looking to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, twisting, bring your knees to the left, looking to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, dropping your knees to the right, looking to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, dropping your knees to the left, looking to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Bringing both of your knees in towards your chest. Lifting your lower back off the ground. Press your lower back down. Lifting your lower back up. Press your lower back down. Starting with small movements. Begin to rock forwards and back. Gradually making the rocking bigger and bigger. Until you're massaging your whole spine. Plow pose. If you're not familiar with the posture, first watching the screen, it's important when you come into the posture to keep your chin tucked, not looking from left to right to support and protect your neck. As you rock forwards and back, when the posture feels comfortable, bringing your feet back behind your body, support your middle or lower back with the palms of your hands. If this posture is not comfortable, you can make a 90-degree angle with your body, resting the back of your body on the ground, legs reaching up. You can bring your hands underneath your buttocks for some extra support. If you're in plow pose, reaching your legs up for shoulder stand. Feeling the weight not too much in your neck or in your wrists, but feeling your shoulders on the ground. Looking towards your belly as you breathe. Slowly release, coming back to plow pose. If your legs are reaching up, slowly release your legs to the ground. If you're in plow pose, slowly release the posture, press your upper back, middle back, lower back to the ground. Slowly lowering your legs down. Bending your knees, bring your feet hip distance apart. Firmly press your feet on the ground, exhale. Inhale, lifting your pelvis up, bridge pose. Your feet pressing the ground, watching your breath. On your next exhale, release. Bring your arms underneath your body, release your legs. Press your elbows into the ground, lift your chest up. Slowly lower the top of your head to the ground. Your feet are together but relaxed. Relaxing your shoulders and upper back. Allow your chest to fall open. Slowly release. One more time, bend your knees, bring your feet hip distance apart. You can repeat bridge pose, the previous posture, or if the posture is comfortable, bring your hands by your ears, preparing for arch pose. On an inhale, lifting your pelvis up. You can stay here or press your hands firmly to the ground, lifting up into arch pose or wheel pose. Keep pressing your feet down, feel your chest come forward. 3 more breaths. 3, 4, 5. Slowly release. Release the posture, coming into corpse pose, Savasana. Bring your feet wider than hip distance apart. Let them fall comfortably to the sides. Arms away from your body, palms facing up. Gently shut your eyes. Relaxing your mouth. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth if it's there. Noticing your breath at your upper lip as you inhale and exhale. Following your breath into your whole body. As you exhale, release and relax. Release and relax. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Watching your body breathe itself. Just watch. You're welcome to continue resting here. When you're ready to get up, moving slowly, start by moving your fingers and toes. Interlock your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, reach your arms out. Stretching out your whole body. Exhale, release. Bending your knees, slowly turning onto your most comfortable side. When you're ready, press your hands to the ground. Come back to your comfortable seat. Sitting in any comfortable cross-legged posture. Resting your hands on your knees. Straight spine. Noticing, how is my breathing now? Bringing your hands together in front of your chest. Forehead to the ground. Namaste. Class is finished. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you soon.